So this is problem Leetcode 125, and it states that a phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all the uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. Given a string, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So what it is telling us is that after converting all uppercase letters to lowercase letters and removing all the non-alphanumeric character. So first thing we're going to do here, we are going to remove all the spaces, all the commas, then semicolons, all the special characters if there is any. Then first thing we are going to convert the input, the string, to lowercase. Then we are going to remove all the uppercase letters, special letters and everything. We are going to remove all of that. And after doing that, if we see that this letter is equal, if we write it from the backwards, then it is going to be a palindrome and it is going to return us true. So we need to make sure that this word A is equal to A, M is equal to M, and N is equal to N. So we need to make sure that the first word and the last word are the same. The second word and the second last word are the same. The third word and the third character and the third last character are the same. So we need to compare that. If we find that comparing is equal to that, then it is going to be a palindrome. We're going to return true. And if it does not, then it is going to return false. So let's begin with the first thing. First thing we're going to do, convert to lowercase and remove all non-alphanumeric characters. So as dot to lowercase, this method is going to convert it to lowercase. Then we have this special characters removal. So it is going to remove everything with an empty string. So what does that mean? In the code, replace this one. Replace method is a string method that replaces all occurrences of a specific pattern or regular expression with a replacement string. The pattern, this pattern, is a regular expression that matches any character that is not an uppercase or lowercase letter or a number. The this character inside the square bracket means that not. This character means not. So the regular expression matches anything that is not the ranges from A to Z or 0 to 9. So anything that does not match A to Z or 0 to 9, because we are using alphanumerical order, it is going to replace it. The G at the end of the regular expression is a modifier that stands for global, which means that method will replace all occurrences of the pattern, not just the first one. So in the context of palindrome function, the regular expression is used to remove all the alphanumeric characters such as space, punctuation, and special character from the input string. This is done by replacing non-alphanumeric character with an empty string. Effectively removing it from the string, the resulting string contains only lower class letters and numbers, which makes it easier to check if it is a palindrome. So it is going to remove all of it that does not belong to A to Z and 0 to 9 and replace it with an empty string. Now all we have left is the lowercase letters. Now if I check console.log as, I'm going to get, I have already called these three functions, these three word strings. So I'm getting this, and I'm getting this one through the extension coca.js. So I'm getting everything that does not I'm getting just the lower class letters. I'm not getting any special characters, commas, spaces, anything. Now I'm going to check if it is a palindrome or not. To check that, we need to make sure that the first word and the last word are the same. The second last word, the last character and the second last character are the same. So how do I do that? I need to play a loop. For loop, it is going to start from 0 and it is going to be as dot length divided by 2. Why 2? Because I only need to check the half of it. I only need to check half of it to make sure that they are equal or not. I don't need to check if they are, if I go beyond the half of it, then it does not going to make any sense, right? So I'm going to play the loop only the half of the word or the string and then increment I by 1. So it is going to check the value of I. If it is not equal to value of s dot length minus 1, then it is going to return false. Now here minus 1 s dot length minus 1, because if I console log hello, so if I see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we don't need 6, we only need, as we are using zero indexed array, so it is going to start from 0. So we are going to minus 1 from it, and then we are going to minus I from it, because for I, if the index is I, then it is going to decrease I 1 from the left side, right side as well. So let's see, if I'm comparing A, then I'm not comparing with index, the last index. I'm comparing it with the second last index. So it is going to minus 1 from the minus I from the length. And if it does not equal, then it is going to give me false, and if it is equal, then it is going to give me true. Now if I check it, you can see that it is showing us true, true, false and false. Now there is another one, input. If it is an empty string, it should return us true, right? Let's see. If it is an empty string, it is going to return us true as well. So this is the solution of the Leetcode problem 125.